Questions for the record, Tuesday, April 25th, 2023, Yom Shlishi, 4, Iyar, 5783. This question is part of the set of the 10th question, although the subject matter is going to be the 11th question, but the reason that I'm putting this as 10b is it has to do with Onkelos, Targum Onkelos, and specifically, what are the borders, what are the parameters, how far can Targum Onkelos go that seemingly deviates from the text that would change the pshat, and or at least would seem to change the pshat because key words and key letters are missing. And why would Onkelos do that? That's the main question. So in 10 and 10a, it was focused on Yaakov and the angel versus angel of Hashem. This is on the Achrei. And if you do a study of the names of Hashem in the Torah, there's different ways that Elohim is written. It's just Bereshis bara Elohim es Hashemayim v'es haaretz. It's just Elohim by itself. But there's another word, and I'll say it for teaching, so I'll say it out so it can be understood. There's Elohim in the beginning, and then there's Ha-Elohim, as if to say the God. And I think everyone would agree that there's an important distinction between the two. It's important in terms of pshat and meaning and on all the levels when and where that hey is added. Some of the reasons we don't know. Maybe some of the reasons are beyond our understanding, and certainly not the common thing that's talked about is the meaning of these letters. But just to bring a proof of that, that Moshe Rabbeinu, there's the Gemara, the Talmud in Tractate Menachos, I believe it's around 29, that area, that it's somewhat of a famous story that Moses looked into the future through all the generations, and he saw Rabbi Akiva, that he was able to expound upon every crown and every letter, and so and Moses was astonished to the point where he said, he's greater. It seems that he's greater than me. But the point is that every single letter and every quotes and every yud and every crown and everything has meaning. So, with that being said, in Genesis chapter 22, in the parsha of the Achrei, the pasuk says, "Vayihi achar hadivarim ha'eleh," was after these things, "Veha Elohim nisa es Avraham, vayomer elav Avraham, vayomer hineni." Look at the Targum Onkelos, and the key letter is missing. Okay, vehava but basar his gamaya after these things, ha'elain, these things. Ve yud yud. It just goes vav and then God. It doesn't go ve ha. And just looking at it, Pasha, just straight looking at it, it seems to take away from the meaning. If the Torah says ve ha Elohim, it's conveying something. So Onkelos is saying ve Hashem. Why is that? My question is, number one, is he doing that intentionally? If so, what's the intention? Why is he changing that? And if the Torah is meant to do a hey, why is he not putting it in there? That's the question of 10b, which goes along with similar with seemingly changing the pshat or the meaning, the words of the text for in the case of Yaakov.